Spy Family Code White.
But again, as I mentioned before, the trailer, Spy Family Code White, it is based off of a manga and TV series that I think has been running for 5 or 6 years now. It's a pretty recent manga,
Yeah,
if I'm not
maybe
mistaken.
maybe the manga's because of the anime has only been like 2 years. So yeah,
Only a
that
couple
sounds
of
about right.
years, right? So this is a pretty recent anime and manga series that's come out, and they decided to go ahead and release a theatrical film this past weekend. They released alongside Abigail and Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, so it was a busy weekend at the movies. But you got a chance to go check this out, and so I know you definitely dove into this particular property. So what did you think about this new film, Spy Family Code White?
So Spy Family is such a fun anime. Before I talk about the movie already, because it's one of the ones that feel a little less serious. It actually it pulls from all the spy things that you love. I'd say put 007. They actually do a in homage to Mission Impossible in the movie. It was really cool if you see the movie. It was really small, but it was like, oh shoot, that's definitely Mission Impossible. And then the premise itself is very Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So what's cool about Spy Family is I'm gonna give you the small premise. The dad is a spy agent. In order to get his to do his assignment, he has to adopt a child. He adopts a daughter. The daughter she's a telepath. She can read minds, but he never knows. She never tells him that she's a telepath. She's like 6 years old. Also, in order to get the daughter into school appropriately, which is part of his mission, he has to have a wife. He finds this random chick who needs a husband short term or just really fast, and they end up in this like somewhat really fast, quick marriage with no barriers, right? No borders, no boundaries. Turns out she's an assassin.
Of course, of
And
course.
so the spy and the assassin have no idea that what they do. They think he's a psychiatrist and she's like, I don't know what she's supposed to be doing. But the only person that knows everything is the telepathic daughter, and nobody knows the daughter's telepathic. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy. But this movie pretty much follows the mission has to take place out of town. Like the dad is trying to get the daughter to pass her cooking class for a very important mission, so they have to go overseas, in which it goes down over there. Like of course, like the stakes get super high, the world's at risk all of a sudden. Again, it's just crazy. And it's a fun time. This is again one of the few anime movies I've watched recently that has just so much levity to it. It's so fun to watch it. You're just kind of living in the moment versus like you're not watching a My Hero movie or Dragon Ball movie, or like where you have to know a lot of knowledge prior to going into that film. Either that or it's not bogged down by how high the stakes are per se. Even though I just did just say that stakes were high, it's like they're very unserious in this anime, and so it's a really fun watch. Anya, the little girl, remains like one of the cutest anime characters we've gotten in years. She's adorable, and yeah, that's really it, man. It's a fun, cute anime movie. It's very family oriented, but again, you get really cool action. The dad's a spy, the mom's an assassin, the little girl's a telepath. It's not like you're absent of any of those fun things either. So really fun time in the movies. Not perfect just because it's long. It's like an hour 50. I was like, damn, we've been in here a long time. So it's not necessarily the perfect pacing, but when it's good, it's good. So yeah, man, I was very happy to check this out. It provided I think a good energy to the weekend.
Yeah, I think a lot of spy films or TV shows, they tend to be more serious because we're dealing with world threatening issues and secret covert organizations, like real dark shit. I mean, even as fun as like the Mission Impossible movies can be, the consequences of what could go down are pretty dire. It's like,
it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
If this happens, shit is going to go left very, very quickly. And so it's actually nice to hear that this one is just like really light on its feet. There's a lot of levity to it. Of course, yes, the stakes have to be high, especially for that central family, because there's all these secrets amongst them, but we can just have fun with it and play with that and play with the secrecy and the mystery behind that. And to center it on a young girl too, for the most part, like having her as like the central figurehead, kind of brilliant decision, because she she has more knowledge and information than everybody else, like even more than the adults have, you know, and that creates a whole different dichotomy and a whole different dynamic between everybody. So that sounds really cool. I'm actually interested to check this one out and see more about it. To your knowledge though, is this based off of a particular run in the manga? Like, are they directly lifting from a story that's already been told, or is this more of an original story that they tried to tell?
To be honest, I don't know. Part of me thinks they just made it up. Like just the way it's kind of written and the way it goes, because it feels just like a extra adventure that's tacked onto the anime. Like
okay.
It doesn't feel like it necessarily has to be part of anything. So part of me believes they just wanted to make a movie and made a story up. So yeah, part of me wants to say no, it's not attached to the manga.
Better than what just happened with what was that, Jujutsu Kaisen, that pretty much put together some episodes as a preview and put it in a movie theater and said like, hey, you know, this is gonna come out in a few months, just go check out the episodes. But we've already seen this technically. Demon Slayer, sorry, got that mixed up. But yeah. It's good to see that they just decided to, you know, go in a different direction and do something original and different and make it its own story. But folks, those are all of our thoughts on the brand new anime films, Spy Family, Code White. If you got a chance to check this out, definitely hit us up and let us know what you think.